Hey Alexander, responding to your video on misconduct and ethical violations in board discipline for this week. So something you brought up was just sexual misconduct, and my dog wants to come say hi, and I'm busy right now, so Joey, go lay down. Um, but I found this study, uh, Sexual Contact with Clients, Assessment of Social Workers' Attitudes and Educational Preparation by Berkman et al. And they listed 11 questions that had different sexual scenarios or different relationship scenarios centering around a sexual contact. And so, strongly agree, agree, disagree, or strongly disagree for several things. The clinical relationship was terminated more than 5 years ago. So over 30% of respondents, and these are master social work students, um, either strongly agreed or agreed that it was permissible to engage in sexual contact with a former client as long as the clinical relationship was terminated more than 5 years ago. The next highest was that the social worker's role was to assist the client with concrete services only. That's looking at about 17.5%, either strongly agree or agree. But then there's some that still the sexual contact only happened once. 0.6% still either strongly agree or agree. Um, or maybe a more controversial one would be social worker and client are mutually consenting. And so that is 3.2%. So that's over 3 out of 100, which isn't a significant amount when you say it's only 3%. But when you think about how many providers are in a given area, to say that 3% of them might be okay with that is that, oh, well, as long as they're mutually consenting. This is a problem that needs to be discussed more because it is a very sketchy area. Um, and like theoretically, could it be permissible to engage in a sexual relationship with somebody from a year ago? Theoretically, sure. Um, but these rules are in place to not just worry about the theoretical um, best case scenario, but also the theoretical worst case scenario, where we have a woman who just poured her heart out about her sexual abuse um, and not letting some very nasty person take advantage of that. Um, so yeah, that study was in 2000, by the way. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, thanks for your post.